Yes, the Taj Mahal. Remember this building? With all the nice lighting. It never flooded. Well, somebody else had the shop here. And no, I'm not getting it back. They're cleaning it out, I guess. And I guess they're getting the shelves. Oh, we're gonna cut these up. You could use these? I probably could. But I don't think I'm gonna. Car seats, I think the car battery. Not sure. I should have recorded myself taking that apart. That was crazy work. I was using those Ryobi cordless saws and stuff like that, but this metal, this thing is just no. It took me like forever. When you're on a big job and you have a zero budget like me, unless somebody is kind enough like Bert from Scrap Farm to give you something, some tools, I'm not buying them. Nope. What happened to that Milwaukee you were using? Well, that wasn't mine. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna cram all that in there. You have to cram for the exam. Aren't you going to cram for the exam? My boy is the only one that went to college so far, and Honey went for like 2 semesters. I guess a lot of Gen Z is like giving up on the college scam. Wise, very wise. Well, let's see, what else is out there? There's scrapping. Yeah. I texted the landlord, letting him know I was inside this shop so he doesn't get all wigged out. You. You could sell those shelves. I probably could. They really are like, you could use those. Where? Where am I going to use these? In a past life, maybe. Sure. Why, certainly. Hopefully they don't break these bottles right here. I think those are those returnable glass milk bottles. I think they're like $2 each. 2 times 6 is 12. Hey, that's why they call it scrapping. Little bits here and there. You. I don't think the U could ever be like overused. You. Anybody could overuse it. You could, King. Okay. Probably. No, not probably. I hate that. You know, like. Sorry. The matching of wits. Women like to do that. Oh, so this is a misogynist channel. No, they like to match wits. To which then I clam up and refuse to participate in the sharpening of the verbal skills knife. Ching, 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 ching. Oh, look at that. Never cease. Tell me you're a scrapper without telling me you're a scrapper. Ha ha ha. Mr. Scrappity comments. I'm a hoarder. See, you know, like when you run out of space, you actually never run out of space. You. Today I'm going to give just everything a you. Every random anything. It's getting to be annoying, King. Oh, by the way, when I do that, I'm not making fun of Tucker. It's actually kind of a term of endearment, if you want to believe that. So as terms and conditions, they want me to take all this oil right here. Those are the terms and conditions. Wow, what do you suppose those things are for? Jesus. Now that's a blade. Movie Crocodile Dundee. Now that's a knife. Now that's a blade. You. Well, these things are so cheap. These Chinese-made shelving units. This is very industrial. You can put automotive type stuff on this thing. No problem. How am I supposed to get rid of it though? You could sell that. How? Know your limitations, and I know I'm my limitations, unfortunately, are easily met. Unfortunately. That's just because you have excuses. You have so many excuses. I don't know what the is. I'll get back to you on that. You have a lot of excuses. Yes, I do. I'm excused. You have a lot of excuses. What the hell, right? You have a lot of excuses. All right, King, that's getting annoying. I know. That's the point of this channel. What, to annoy everybody? No. I just relishing the fact, like, I used to have this place. Then they made me go across the street over there. No bueno, amigo. I remember I was gonna build an office right there, or like a little workshop, and I'd have like an air conditioner in it, and I'd have my workbench there, but it never got that far. I had my workbench right there. It was all crammed with hoarding, and I was going to bring my cars in here. I never brought one car in here. I just had like piles of scrap everywhere. You're a failure, King. I know. Good God, I know that. You're a complete failure. Yeah, I know. Painful to admit. That doesn't get a U. Did you notice? See? So I guess everything doesn't get a U. Just for one of those, like, wheel cutter tool thingies. I think I lost one of my Ryobi batteries that I bought. I actually bought one. I bought one of the small ones, 1.5 amp hour. And I think I left it behind wherever I was doing all that work. Oh, I gotta have the tow truck guy come and get that Ford F-150 that I couldn't scrap on my own. Then I had a commenter. Listen to this. I'm not making fun of the commenters. Comment away. Okay? I even gave them a like and all that. Well, the commenter said, King! Commenter writes, if you couldn't get it on the trailer, yes, why didn't you drive it to the scrapyard? What? Huh? Why didn't I do that? Well, I am not scrapping something that is currently registered, meaning there's no license plates. So, I scrapped vehicles without license plates? Oh, no, you can do that. That part's no problem. There's no insurance on it, and there's no registration. There's no license plate. There's no insurance. Therefore, you cannot take it on the roads. Now, beyond that, let's just say that I did. I'm driving my 20 miles in some truck that's not insured. Rolling the dice. A gambler I am not, because I'm such a loser. I know I can bet and win on that one that I will either get into a wreck or the vehicle will quit running for whatever reason. So what if I'm doing it with one hand? I wouldn't be doing it with one hand if I was not making a video. So if I wasn't making a video, obviously I would be you'd get more work done. No, I wouldn't, because for me this is like taking a break time. Anyway, okay. Commenter writes, if you couldn't get it out of the trailer, why didn't I drive it to the scrapyard? Well, hopefully that answered the question. No insurance, no registration. Okay, there's 2 tickets. 2 big tickets. Now the thing dies out in the middle of the road somewhere, wherever. Now what am I gonna do? You gotta call a tow truck. There goes $200. Not if you have a towing plan. Well, that costs money anyway. You could use something like that, King. Yeah. But I just don't have. You said you're not a gambler. See how those arguments can go in a circle? You said you're not a gambler, but you're gambling because you don't have car towing, AAA or whatever. I pay only $20 a year, and I get guaranteed 3 tows per. I've heard all those arguments. For some reason, I guess I'm stupid. For some reason, I still don't have a plan like that. Why? Because you're stupid. You're stubborn. No. Because I'm broke. You'd be less broke if you had that plan. You wouldn't have to. My point of having like the. I'm giggling. The hypothesis of the rhinoceros was preposterous. You think you're funny, King? No. Funny looking, maybe. Yeah, so no insurance. Well, these things are. This is ADHD, I'm sorry. Just going wild. I got dribbled on. Is it raining? Was that a bird poop? I hope not. Felt something wet hit me on the side there. Those are expensive. You need to put these on your scrap truck so people can see you at nighttime. No. Absolutely not. No. Why would you be safer? No. That's an adamant no. Because that gives you, for other scrappers, a very telltale sign of who you are when you're out in the streets. And I don't want that. You gotta be in kind of stealth mode there. So no. 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 Well, King, why didn't you take the thing to the scrapyard and just drive it there? No insurance, no registration. If the thing conks out in the middle of the road, I have to get a tow truck. I don't have a plan. a towing plan or whatever. And hey, what if I get into an accident? Either I run into somebody or somebody hits me because, the lights on the thing don't work. Okay, so, the turn signals and stuff like that, because all the wiring was disconnected, so it didn't short out when I was repairing it and all that. So I'd probably have to put, for me, maybe not you, maybe you, if you're like Bert from Scrap Farm, you could get that done in 10 minutes. You could troubleshoot it and figure out, okay. Me, I'll be realistic. It could take me anywhere from 15 minutes to 15 hours to go and troubleshoot the short and the wiring and yada yada, and buy bulbs if I need bulbs, which it probably does. So if I get in an accident with the thing and it's my fault, wow, I'm screwed. And even if it's not my fault, I'm still getting a ticket for driving with no insurance. And then you gotta buy SR22 insurance. Come on, man. And rates are higher for don't let them bullcrap you. They're not higher for a year or 2 or 3 years. They're higher for 7 years or more. And you never know if they come down because insurance rates are so high anyway. Man, the ADHD is just, it's just not going to stop today. I'm sorry. I want to have my own building 3 times the size of this. So I can hoard and hoard and hoard and just keep hoarding. King, are you rage baiting your viewers? I don't know. I am and I'm not. So yeah, no insurance, I get into a wreck, I'm wiped out. Hey, I see plenty of people doing it the way the commenter suggested. Just hop in the vehicle and wing it. And hey, if you get there, you get there. And if it breaks down on the road, jump out and abandon it. Look, you're already out the money for the U-Haul. What do you got to lose? Nothing. And the cheap Chinese one, when it just tips over, it just completely falls apart. Now the American-made one is made out of steel and iron. Made me cough. My own dumb jokes. The American-made one is iron, and the Chinese one is Timo. That's because it comes in a box and you put it together yourself. Never laugh at your competition or your adversary. So, don't you get a hammer? What for? I got this. The right tool for the right job. Okay. What would it be like for America to fight the Timu army? Probably that. Maybe. Don't count on it though.